Hi everyone, this is MSY's Research Notes. Today will be my last day during the Labor Day holiday. Today is May the 3rd, so I'm gonna get back to the school tomorrow morning. So this will be the last day of my holiday. So I think the holiday is very tiring because I spend most of the time sleeping or visiting my relatives. So to some extent, holiday is not a time for me to relax. To some extent, I want to go back home. I want to go back to school. So I just hope that holiday could be a time when I can sleep more or just enjoy my my personal space. Probably because I'm too tired these days, so this is just like my personal feelings. But today I'll continue to share the essays that I have read about as a research assistant. So today is number 72. The title is "Can My Writing Be Polished Further When ChatGPT Meets Human Touch?" Based on this title, you can see that this is a comparison analysis between human and ChatGPT feedback. And this is a scholar from Korea. It was published in 2024. And it is an empirical study, and the name of the generative AI is ChatGPT, and it is used to support the writing process. So to be specific, under the teacher's guidance and the peer cooperation, students, they worked in groups and they coordinated with ChatGPT and constantly revise the prompts that is given to ChatGPT, and also get feedbacks, grammars, sentences, sentence structures, logics, and some detailed differences between different words or the word usage. And based on this feedback, they further polished their writings. So the target language is English, and the target style is homework. It's just like the course tasks. So based on this essay, we are unsure about the specific writing styles. For example, it is not argumentative essays or descriptive essays. So it's just like a task that is assigned within this course. So we labeled this as course homework or course tasks. And the participants are all undergraduates, and this is they completed this task within classes, and the number of participants is fewer than 30, and this experiment lasted around 9 to 16 weeks, and it is not mixed. It is not a mixed method study. It's a qualitative study. It adopted qualitative approaches. So to be specific, the source of the data includes AI feedback, human machine conversation history, or the chat logs on ChatGPT in interview, and also this is a terminology. Let me check it out. Think aloud. Okay, so think aloud protocol or think aloud method. Think aloud, and also they used a kind of table to record the tasks, and the theory is cognitive process model of writing, and their research theme is about the students' cognition, emotions, and practices. And there are two research questions. First is how do Korean English as a foreign language learners incorporate ChatGPT into academic essay writing. So based on the first research question, you can see why we labeled the research theme as students' cognition, emotion, and practices. And also the second research question is, what is the impact of human scaffolding on employing ChatGPT in learners writing? Well, to be honest, I think what I'm talking about. To be honest, I think those research questions are not very easy to answer. Those two research questions are too big or too vague. So basically, you cannot find a direct answer to answer whether it is correct or not, or whether the effect of some, for example, you cannot answer it directly whether it is yes or no. It is not this type of question. So for example, they used how do Korean learners incorporate, or what is the impact of something. So I have never, done a research which asked me to answer such kind of research questions, because I think those two research questions are too big or too vague to be answered. So this is why I think personally, I don't pretty much like those kind of research questions, because you can never get a very clear answer. So this is like number 72, and number 73 is, can novice teachers detect AI generated texts in English as a foreign language writing? I think those research, to some extent, based on this title, is very easy to understand. However, you can know that those studies are not very difficult to write, and the overall study is very easy to be finished or to be conducted. One of the main reasons is that this is the article published in 2024, so it was very early, and to some extent, probably those essays, probably some journals, they invite scholars to write an essay about a certain theme or a certain topic. So this is why I think those studies are too easy to conduct, and to some extent, sometimes I may feel confused why those essays can be published on some advanced journals, but my essay is just sometimes cannot be accepted even by conferences. So probably as I grow older, or as I get in touch more with the academia, the whole of academia, I can gradually understand that. So this is basically what we have today, and tomorrow I need to get up relatively earlier and get ready to catch the train. I won't get late anymore, hopefully. And after getting back to Beijing, I have an important thing to do, because I have told you in my previous videos, and also told you, I have told myself in my previous videos, I'm gonna move out of dormitory, because I just cannot fall asleep there, and I think our daily routine is quite different. I mean, mine versus my dorm mates. They're good people, they're kind, and they are people of good and high quality, but I just cannot fall asleep, and I just cannot endure their sleeping time. They go to bed too late. Every day they go to bed around 1 a.m. or 1:30 a.m. That is goddamn too late. So I have decided to move the fuck out. and I only have a month time before the end of the semester, so I need to spend around 2,000 Chinese yuan, which is about 200 pounds, to rent a house and buy some necessary equipments. Like I need to have at least I need to have some kind of equipment, whether you call it a cooker or some kind of equipment or a pot. I'm not quite sure what thing I need to buy. I just need to have equipment to help me to cook food, and just need to spend money on those things. And so this is what I'm planning to do. And tomorrow, after I getting back to Beijing, I will just immediately find a place, and I will directly sign a contract if the house is satisfactory, and I'll just live the fuck outside for a month's time. And during the next month, I mean in May, I think I would finish my essay about the near-peer dialogic teaching, and hopefully I'll submit this article to the journals Frontiers in Psychology. So I think this is what I'm planning to do. All right, so and when I move out, I will continue update my research notes, because this is also a way of practicing my oral speaking, and also this is a way of showing my academic passion, and also recording my academic trajectory, whether it is no matter whether other people may see this video or not. This is just something made for myself. I need to record my everyday life and the things that I'm constantly doing these days. So probably after being admitted by Oxford or Cambridge, when I am looking back here, when I'm looking back to what I'm doing right now, I think everything is worthwhile, and hopefully my efforts will eventually pay off. Well, so this is what I want to say today, and this is today, and this is MSY's research notes. Hope to see you tomorrow, and I'll tell you whether I have signed the contract or not tomorrow in my research notes. And this is what we have today. This is MSY's research notes. See you tomorrow. Good night.